some laundry. I'll be back for the game too.
Oh, she's actually gone.
And in the locker room.
Thanks very much. Now improving.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. Here's the starting group for Houston. They've got Smith. Jalen Green is out there with Kevin Porter. Then it's Turner. And for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Rob. In at the small forward.
How about that? Throwing it down. Allen oozes energy and teammates feed off of it.
And it's Green. Missing. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level on the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Now here's Porter. Dishes it to Green. We're about 1 minute into the first. And there's Porter on the assist from Green.
Porter Jr., we know he can create his own shot, but he also can knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Garland finds Nwaba. Back to Garland. Pass to Allen. Lets it go from 14. That's good on the jump shot. Allen's got his second basket of the night. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Green taking his time here. Out to Turner. A 3-ball. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
The ball goes to the away team.
Porter passes to Green. Back to Porter. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Garland against Green. Now, here's Nwaba. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Mobley misses.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now, here's Green. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
Good vision that time from Green and anticipation. Kind of knew where his teammate was going to be.
Mitchell against Porter. Step back shot, and it's sent back by Turner. Here's Green. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Not easy by any stretch of the imagination, but finishes like this from Green, I think, demonstrate how tough he is.
Now, here's Garland. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Here's Allen. Mobley trying to free himself up. Misses it from 7 feet out. Garland against Smith, and it's all evened up.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And here's Nwaba. Mobley outside. Just 5 to shoot. There's Garland from 13 feet. It goes down. Garland's got his second bucket of the game to go.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Smith outside. Connects from 3-point range. And this is an interesting time of the season, isn't it, Clark, for a lot of these coaches? Having to balance minutes and keep players healthy for the long haul.
Yeah, it is a bit of a balancing act, Kevin. A lot of players don't like to take a seat when they're healthy and able to play. All of these guys, when you get to this level, everybody is a high-level competitor. And sometimes, even if it's for their own good, it's hard to tell them they got to take a night off. Again, I think you go back to reducing practice time and giving players a chance to play in every game that they're able to play in.
Here is Porter after the made shot from Evan Mobley. And here is Green. Back to Porter from deep 3-point range. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shoots from the baseline. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Mitchell. 6 points for Darius Garland. Here's Green. Pass to Turner. This one for 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Mitchell and Cleveland again with the bucket.
That set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Now here's Porter. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
They can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, juniors, and quality NBA players.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Barnes, who's checked in for Mobley. Horn comes in for David Nwaba. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Mitchell.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
For 3, Smith. Barnes grabs the miss. And Barnes has got the ball here for Cleveland. Offensive rebound. Allen, that's good. Allen's got 6 points.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Cavaliers leading. Outside Garland. The pass to Warren. Makes it off the glass.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Smith outside. Launches it. Hayes finds Smith. And another 3 for Houston.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Pass to Warren, beyond the arc. And they'll get another chance. And that one's good.
Barnes is strong and athletic, aggressive on the glass, not afraid to get in there and mix it up.
Smith outside. We've got 1:48 left here in the first quarter. And they take the lead. And the Rockets lead by 1.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustments here.
Shot on the way. It's rebounded by Hayes.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Boy, that's outstanding court awareness from Oladipo. Head up and found the open man.
Cleveland's gone 0 through from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And that one, good. Barnes has got his second bucket of the night.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now, here's Garland. 6 points for him. 5 on the clock. Here's Barnes, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, it's quite nice to see Barnes getting physical inside. You know, does a really good job sensing and feeling the contact coming and then going right into it, not shying away from it.
Okoro's checked in for Cleveland. Barnes hits them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Last outing for the Rockets, it was a loss to Seattle. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Fultz with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Smith for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Rubio. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Rockets lead by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their team.
So on the floor for Houston, Kevin Porter is out there with Green, Nick Smith, and there's Miles Turner. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Abba's checked in.
Well, I'll tell you what, coaches really love reliable shooters like Warren. I mean, he's a talented guy who can really get it done from anywhere on the floor.
No good from outside.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. To the middle. Green finds Smith. Back to Green. Outside Turner. There's the triple. Rebound by Mitchell.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Now, here's Nwaba, guarded by Porter. A nice shot by Okoro. Okoro's got his first bucket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They nailed just about every one of their selections.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Garland is checked in for Okoro.
It's time for the cutest dance in the NBA.
Here's Mobley. No good there. And the Rockets take it the other way. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Yep, that one goes.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
From deep, Green. Evan Mobley with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Nwaba passes to Mitchell. Smith with some nice D.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Porter finds Green. Covered by Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 4-point Houston lead.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Garland the pass to Nwaba. Now Mitchell. Garland with it. Now Green defending. From deep. Garland no good. Houston leading by 4. Now Porter. He's got 5. Down low. And Turner with the basket on the assist from Porter. Turner's got 5 points so far.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Smith. Turner trying to free himself up. The shot's good from Smith. Smith's got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets. Timeout called the Cavaliers. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11 range. So great bloodline.
Mitchell kicks to Warren. Inside, Garland. And nothing is falling for him right now. Rockets leading by 8. The shot's good from Smith. Smith's got 8 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. And Houston calls their first time out of the game. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Porter Jr., his second.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And so here's Cleveland. It's a 10-point game. Mitchell finds Allen. Back to Mitchell. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That is his first foul of the game.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Pass to Green. Back to Porter from the arc. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Porter's got his third basket of the night right there. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 13. Mitchell with it. Now Smith defending. Garland, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Barnes comes in for T.J. Warren, and Ricky Rubio subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Mobley the pass to Garland. Rubio with it. Cleveland moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Allen. Mobley trying to free himself up. Allen's shot is off. And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin, and that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Mobley kicks to Garland. Rubio against Smith. Rubio misses.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot. You can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
The Cavaliers pull it in. Now, here's Garland. 6 points for him, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
A new lineup here for Houston. Cavaliers making a switch here. Okoro's checked in. Fultz dishes to Smith. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Rubio the pass to Okoro. Allen outside. Plays it up off the glass. Allen's got 8 points.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Oladipo outside. Fultz dishes to Smith. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Stolen by Okoro.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision.
Oh, man.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Smith for 3.
2 minutes.
Kept alive.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
The Cavaliers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. No good on the free throw.
Boy, you know, you look at the raw athleticism of Allen, very enticing. I mean, he's a quick-footed, shot-blocking big guy. He's got a great future in this league, in my opinion.
Rubio against Fultz. Smith outside. From deep three-point range, Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
There's 1:26 left in the first half of basketball.
Earning a trip to the stripe that time. Allen constantly on the move, which makes him hard to guard.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Volch kicks to Smith. Passes it to Hayes to the right side. Here's Smith. Clock at 6, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
Mobley outside. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. The jump hook, it's good. Barnes has got 8 points.
Boy, the size and quick release Barnes has helps him inside. I mean, he feels very comfortable shooting from here.
Volts the pass to Whiteside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jared Allen.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Okoro passes to Rubio. Locked up there for Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smith outside. On deep. Rubio with the rebound. Here's Okoro. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First trip to the line for him here. That free throw, no good.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
And he sinks the second. Here's Porter. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets under.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Well, for Houston, Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, what I like, the ball never stopped moving.
And that'll do.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing, guys, a tremendous game from Jabari Smith.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Mwaba in at the free spot. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Here's Allen. It's tipped. And he stays with it. And there's the pass to Garland. 4 on the clock. 3-pointer. He can't get that one to fall.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing from him.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Great mechanics from Mitchell on that one. You can count on him when he's at that range.
Outside, Green. Here's the 3. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Garland the pass to Nwaba. Here's Mitchell. It's tipped. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. There's the feed to Porter. Back to Green. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Mitchell passes to Nwaba. And here is Mobley. Looking for Garland. He gets it there. 6 on the shot clock. Great open look there. Allen's got 14.
Boy, the big fella is so skilled. I mean, Jared Allen's jump shot is excellent for a center. Solid mechanics, and it really spaces the floor for him and his teammates.
Here's Green, and that one is good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. We're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And the Cavaliers call time here. You look at Jalen Green, he's really been playing well.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool them off.
There's Garland, and Cleveland again with the bucket. And here's Porter. He's got 8.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play.
Green against Mitchell. Green kicks to Porter. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. 8 points for him. For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
And his shooting reached a tipping point where it was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him. And boy, he's made the most of it.
Boy, Allen always a threat, especially when you give him room to run. He's capable of banging it home.
Outside, Green. The 3 looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Nwaba passes to Garland. Now, here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Here is Porter. He's got 8. To the paint. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Garland finds Allen. Mobley trying to free himself up. Smith the pass to Porter. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 4 assists in the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now a timeout called by Houston. For the Cavaliers, Barnes comes in for Mobley, and Warren subbed in for David Nwaba. Houston leading by 16. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Outside, Green. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Okoro's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Smith outside to the inside. And the jam by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep. He's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Here's Barnes. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Barnes has got 10.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Fultz the pass to Hayes. Fultz with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Houston needs to get a shot. Hayes. They get the rebound. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Back to Warren. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Okoro with it, working on Smith. Wound up there for Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
Boy, exhibiting toughness right there and persistence. Allen might have been fouled on that inside basket.
Now Fultz. Into the lane, and finished off by Fultz.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect for the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Pass to Okoro. Floats one up, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
David Nwaba checked in for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Ricky Rubio. Wasted no time on that one. 17 points for Smith.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Now, here's Nwaba. Defense is right there. Pass to Mitchell. It's tipped. Here's Allen. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. 20 points for Jared Allen.
And, you know, games like this really boost Allen's confidence. I mean, and that feeds on itself. He'll become more aggressive moving forward as a result.
Smith for three. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 11 rebounds in the game. Fultz against Warren. Over Fultz. Here's Allen. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Rockets shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
It's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
Cleveland Cavs Mini.
He's off on the first.
You look at Oladipo, and he is really embracing his role as the leader of his team. He's a ferocious competitor, but also a compassionate, good teammate.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Mitchell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's his first trip to the line.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the strike. Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
Here's Hayes. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists tonight.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at the Rockets, they've got Kevin Porter. Smith is out there with Turner. And it's Green. Outside, Green. Porter passes to Green. Inside. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Good read from Green there. Getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Mitchell outside. Mobley at the elbow. Outside Garland. From deep. It's rebounded by Houston. Now here's Porter. Smith outside. Garland against Porter. He kicks to Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Mobley.
Didn't seem like the defense was ready for Green inside that time. He came at him with a lot of energy and was able to draw the foul.
Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Smith outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Outside Garland over Smith. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Mobley. Mobley's got 3 assists tonight. On the wing, Porter. Guarded by Garland. Houston moving it around. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. And the Rockets lead by 20.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. That shot off. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Smith kicks to Porter. Outside, Green. Goes back up. Mobley with the block. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Smith outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
Rockets leading by 19. And here is Green.
clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Third team foul.
The first one falls. And in today's NBA, there are more and more female coaches than ever before. And, Clark, that extends to the front office, too.
Kevin, I think it's a trend that will continue. I mean, the NBA and society realizing that diversity in all of its forms is a real strength. And the growth of the women's game producing some outstanding coaching and front office candidates.
Offensive rebound, Mobley. Smith with the defensive effort.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Green finds Turner, outside Porter. Smith surveying the D. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Green, the pass to Porter. Stolen away. Porter with the steal. At the elbow, Smith. And it's Smith finishing it. Off.
Porter Jr. doing a nice job turning good defensive pressure into an offensive opportunity. Nice fast break play.
Passes to Nwaba. To stop the run. Allen in the post. It's deflected. They get it back. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up for the Cavaliers. Lopez, who's checked in for Jared Allen. Iguodala comes in for David Nwaba. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Mitchell. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Rockets. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Smith's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, Porter has tremendous talent and is very creative. He's good at getting his guys the ball when they're ready to score. A good passer because he's got good vision.
The pass to Mobley. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Pass to Nunn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Second shot opportunity. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Okoro's checked in for Garland. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Okoro with it, working on Green from deep. Iguodala. Green with the rebound. Houston leading by 22. To the middle. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 20 points for him.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Iguodala against Smith. Iguodala dishes to Lopez. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
His second.
Jabari Smith picks one up.
The massive size of Lopez just puts defenses in a pickle. When he's that close, you just have to foul.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Allen's checked in for Kendrick Nunn. T.J. Warren comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Mitchell in for Okoro. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he can be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to feed him as much as possible. But he never got out of control. He kept his head and just stayed patient.
Without his heroic show tonight, this could have been a second straight loss for them. But he was sensational. And instead of a losing streak, he may have them headed in the opposite direction now. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And two cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's the sentiment I think most can get behind.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Porter finds Green. Smith outside. Houston moving the ball around. They kick it out to Green. Back to Porter. Tries from 10. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Robin Lopez is checked in for Allen. Iguodala comes in for T.J. Ward. Okoro's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Garland.
Kendrick Nunn.
Porter against Nunn.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's the three. Rockets with the rebound. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Green. 1:25 left to play here in the fourth. Kicks it to Turner. Back to Green. Lopez with the steal.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Rockets.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
Here's Nunn, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Nunn passes to Iguodala. The dish to Lopez. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala.
And at 277 pounds, Lopez absorbs contact well. Difficult to deter him on the way up. Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
That free throw missing.
For the away team, Jalen Green at the line.
Good on the second free throw. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Away team foul. Markelle Fultz. His second, 5th team foul.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Kendrick Nunn at the line.
And he's good on the second. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So we see Houston taking the W here to come into an opponent's. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.